Hi everyone, Double D Productions here, Double D Real Estate with our man Joel Hardbread Panduro.
Daniel here. How's it going? Glad that you could join us.
Yeah, always a pleasure, gentlemen.
You look a little tense right now, but we'll listen you up.
All right, tell them what we're going to be doing today.
Yeah, go ahead and explain it, bro.
All right, so we're going to be playing Truth or Dare. Each of us is going to draw either a Truth or Dare.
And what does this have to do with real estate?
Nothing. I'm just kidding. Now, we're bringing you the best content out in the West. We're mixing Truth or Dare in terms of, agents in general.
Yeah.
And we're going to have some fun. So, we want to keep you guys entertained. So sit back and relax.
Let's do it.
Okay.
All right, Joel, you're our guest of honor. So
Okay.
go ahead, first take.
Drink a smoothie of 3 ingredients from the kitchen.
Let's do it.
Oh, okay, definitely. All right, here, what is this? How old is this? How old is this? No, you might put that in there, bro. How about some garlic? I'll go with some garlic. Garlic's always good. Very flavorful. Okay, I'm sorry. What do you gotta pick? We're gonna add a little bit of, substance in there. All right. Pick one. Your turn. Pick another one, dude. Banana? All right.
This is how far Joe will go for you.
I'll do it whenever.
We met this dude, what, like 3 weeks ago? Look at us now, dude.
Man.
Look at us. Who would have thought? Yeah, you are, dude. You just gotta sip it down, dude.
I will not drink that full thing.
No, you do what? Just.
Alright, is it true that it costs $1,000 for you as a realtor to represent me as a buyer?
$1,000 for what?
No. Commissions are always negotiable. Ultimately, can end up costing a buyer nothing to get a realtor to represent them.
No, take a step back. The seller is the one that pays commission for both agents, for the listing agent and the buyer's agent.
So me as a buyer, you guys don't charge me anything for your representation?
I don't.
That's exactly what I said.
Okay, there's that answer.
All right, good. All right, paper, rock, scissors, Daniel, to see who goes next. What if it's mine?
Then you gotta do it.
Pick a random song on your phone, sing for 30 seconds.
You're gonna have Joel pick it, and you have to sing it for 30 seconds at the top of your lungs.
Put me some Vicente Fernandez, bro.
No, hey, how about we go outside, and you have to sing it at the top of your lungs? That's funny. Let's do it.
Right here,
Let's
right
do
here.
it. Let's do it.
Ready or what?
Let's do it.
So I want you to sing this song for 30 seconds. I mean, it's the holiday season.
Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad.
Fuerte.
Feliz Navidad. Próspero año y felicidad.
I don't know. Let's see. Let's talk about the rate. The rate is always negotiable between client and lender. Okay. I wouldn't say necessarily negotiable, but there's definitely different ways that we can go about it to get your rate lower. A lot of people always focus on the interest rate, but the interest rate only makes a portion of how it is that you can really build wealth and maximize your savings. There's other aspects besides the rate, such as mortgage insurance, that can save you tons of money. So your monthly payment is composed of a couple of different parts. You have the principal and interest, and then you also have your property taxes, property insurance, and anytime you put less than 20%, you have mortgage insurance.
Okay.
And that's where you can really save a lot of money because people always think that this way or that way, especially with loans like an FHA or conventional, it's always cheaper. We go with this route or that way. But little do they know that the mortgage insurance can be structured in a couple different ways. For example, a lot of people don't know that you can actually pay off mortgage insurance up front, which means that you will have a lower monthly payment.
Perfect. Very good to know.
Yeah.
Very good information.
Yeah, loan structure, and that's where it really comes down to it. So.
Right. Please. Yes, Diego, good for you. I'll give you a high five for that.
That was a good one, dude. That was a good one.
All right, Dare, draw unibrow and mustache with a pen. You gotta go in 10 minutes?
Wait, that's permanent too, bro.
Is it?
No, I'm just kidding.
Connect the dots, man.
Pretty pain, dude.
The mustache or no mustache?
Oh, just one, dude.
All right.
Just one. All right.
There. Do 50 push-ups non-stop.
You gotta do it, man. You gotta
50?
do it. 50, bro. Come on, you gotta do it. Come on.
I got to do the water bottle right after, bro.
Oh, man.
Do it! Just do it! Don't let your dreams be dreams.
Yeah, that was a workout.
I'm
Man.
sorry, I got a little tasty with that one. All right,
What does that one say?
Is refinancing my best financial option when taking equity out? It depends on what you as a client is wanting to do. Right, correct me if I'm wrong, Joel. There's different options. You have refinancing, you have lines of credit, you have selling your house. If you know that.
Go into a little bit more, please. So refinancing. Start off with the refinancing.
Refinancing. You basically set an amount that you want to refinance your house for. You start a loan. You start paying back that amount as soon as the money hits your account. It's gonna be like when you purchase a home. You're gonna have your interest, your principal. Taxes, insurance, all that. When you go with a line of credit, that kind of acts like a credit card, where the money's sitting there. If you're not accessing it, you're not paying for it. When you do access, you just pay back what you access, and when you sell, you access 100% of your equity, because when you receive the purchase amount, that's your equity.
Definitely to add?
It depends on what you're trying to take the equity out for. You're not really going to do home improvements, or you're going to buy another home. There's definitely a lot of different options.
The biggest thing is make sure that you know how to invest your money, because once you use it, it can be gone. One of the most common mistakes that people do is they go buy a big truck, they go spend it on a vacation, or your daughter's quinceañera and all that kind of stuff. So you guys have to be very careful of that. Is it true that my agent does not have to disclose all offers? So by law, your agent has to disclose all offers as soon as they're received, and as possible to disclose to the seller. If there can be an arrangement made legally where both parties agree to something, but if you don't have that agreement, then you always have to disclose all offers as soon as they're received and as soon as you can.
Nice. So what if it's like let's say I'm selling my home for $200,000. And an offer comes in to you for $150,000. You still have to disclose that offer.
Correct. Yeah. By law, you still have to disclose that, unless you and I, or for example, in this case, the seller, you're my seller. Then if we have an agreement, then that could work around. If not, then I have to disclose every single one. Go for it.
Cool. There. Play the rest of the game without your socks, but can leave shoes on. No socks?
Who wrote that there?
I think I did.
That's the new trend, right?
Trend,
yep. You gotta hang them all over your head now.
Fashion needs stuff.
Look at that.
I think I
like this.
All right. He has an appointment right after this. No socks.
I'm gonna go with no socks.
All right.
Your turn, Diego.
You know what? I think I am gonna do that. I'm just gonna wear this.
This question is, what are the typical costs when selling a home? Okay, you have, as a seller, you have to take into consideration you're gonna be paying commission to your selling agent. You're going to be paying the buyer's agent commission. There's going to be closing costs. That's always negotiable, but you're looking to pay around another 3% in closing costs. And then any repairs that have to be done to the house. You can sell your house as is, but for the most part, when there's an inspection and there are certain repairs.
Yeah, if you want, you can let Joel talk about inspections and appraisals.
Yeah, he'll talk a little bit about appraisals. I mean, that's more of the buyer's side,
Right.
Whenever someone's going to be purchasing a home, you got to pay for an appraisal, which pretty much protects you as the buyer and protects the bank to ensure that what you're buying the home for really is worth what you're paying for. So that's something that's paid more on the buyer's side. But going back to the question as far as the selling, what would you say is a percentage for sellers to pay usually?
In terms of percentages, I would say if you count on around paying around 10% between all fees, that would be a decent amount. Of course, it could be a little higher, it could be a little lower depending on the situation. But if you estimate 10% would be
and 10%, 6 usually being for the buyer and the seller's agent. And then closing out another 3%, and then
1% in unexpected things.
So every scenario is different.
Every
so
scenario
will just give you guys a call, and you guys can break it down as far as numbers.
Right?
Definitely.
All right.
Good
Very nice. Daniel, my turn.
Truth. Truth is you
Charge per mile.
charge per mile.
You're in charge if you have to drive a buyer all around.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. That's whole part of the. Like I say, you get paid on results. So if you close a transaction, that's the only time you get paid.
Nice. Okay. Good stuff.
If you know of any agent that is taking payment from a customer, they're breaking the law. Technically, you're always supposed to only get paid by your broker. As soon as escrow finishes, escrow or the title company will send over a check to your broker, and the broker will send that to you. So if you know any agents that is taking gifts or payments personally on the side, then be very careful of that, because technically they are breaking the law.
Look into the eyes of the person on the left for 45 seconds.
Yeah. 31 seconds, bro.
I might fall in love.
All right, let's go. Here, pull out your phone. Here.
I don't think I want to be in the middle.
Come on, bro. You gotta be, bro.
You got the brownest brownie eyes ever.
Thanks, boo.
Bam. 40 seconds.
I didn't feel anything, bro. I didn't feel anything.
Double D real estate right here. Truth. Rent will decrease in the upcoming year. According to all studies, rent's actually going to be increasing. The same with home values in the next year. You're looking for an increase. We're expecting 5 to 10% increase. Rent-wise, you guys are going to see your rents going up. So you guys should come back to
Las Vegas is a very abnormal market in terms of property values and rent. Rent is pretty expensive right now, and remember, anytime the economy starts slowing down or starts adjusting, rents always go up because everybody's renting. So if you wanna, if you wanna be smart about it, hit us up.
Yeah, I think I saw a study where it showed that every year since the 90s, even before the 90s, rent in Vegas have gone up every single year. Pretty interesting.
No, very interesting.
There you go. So if you're renting and you see your lease coming up, it's gonna go up. Think about getting into a home.
Give us a call. Free consultation, nothing to lose.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's crazy because a home worth around $230,000, your mortgage is going to be what, $1,200, $1,300?
It's going to be pretty close to what you're paying for rent.
Yeah.
If not, probably
probably less. Yeah, probably less. So.
People get discouraged thinking, it's going to be a very expensive process. There's ways, like we mentioned in our last video, there's assistance for down payment, closing costs. There's negotiating closing costs. So a lot of times it's not as expensive as you think. Give us a call. Let's see what we can do for you.
Is it true that I can fire my agent? So I'm going to focus on the seller side. So when it comes to the seller, if you find an agent that you want them to sell your house for you, it's very common for you to have a listing agreement. Within that agreement, you have specific terms of how long that agreement's going to last. And for example, if the seller agent does bring you a ready, willing, and able buyer, then you do have it can be legally enforced. On the buyer side,
with the buyer, there's times where there is an agreement between the buyer and the buyer agent that they're exclusive. You're exclusive to that agent. It's not very common, but it does happen. If you don't have that agreement with your agent, you don't have to follow through with them. You can, if you don't like working with them, you can find a different agent and go through with that other agent as long as you don't have any contract. If you do have that contract, you are legally obligated to finish the transaction with that agent. Yes, agent is working for you, representing your best interest. So you find someone that can communicate well with you and keep you updated on everything. Ultimately, like Joel said.
Yeah, and be picky, because there's a lot of us out there, and you have to find the one that best fits your needs.
Nice.
So.
All right, guys.
Having that, we'll want to thank.
Yeah, of course, always a pleasure, guys. So in summary, as you guys can tell, we'll do whatever it takes to earn your business, earn your trust. So whether you're looking to sell, give these guys a call. If you're looking to buy, give us a call. If you want to know simply where you stand as far as qualifying for a mortgage, give us a call. We're always available for you guys. My number is 702-419-5363. What's your guys' number?
My number is 702-818-0355.
And my number is 702-726-0935.
Awesome. Once again, thanks, guys.